Hello people and welcome back to the DFL. Today we are here for round number 3 of 16. We are here in Spain. I hope you guys do enjoy today. We are here for the qualifying and hopefully what a qualifying it shall be. Currently on the table, Jamie leads the championship by a mere, can I do math, 6 points. Currently, Jamie has 42 points, Preston on 36, Noah and Ian follow close on 27. The championship is truly ramping up and it's only the second race. Can Jamie push out his lead even more today, or will Ian and Noah be able to fight back and overtake Preston and potentially catch up to Jamie? That's the excitement of today and I hope you guys do enjoy. Please do once again leave your predictions down below in the comments of who's going to be on pole position and who's going to win the race tomorrow as well. Do not go ahead and find out because we do not like cheats here at the DFL. We like honest predictions. So go ahead, put your predictions down there and who knows, you might get it right. But anyway, our 3 drivers today, of course, Ian, Jamie and Noah, all out on track currently. What can they pull out today? It's going to definitely be an interesting one. As you can tell, once again, I am on my own. It is unfortunate, but Ritvik is a busy man. He will be back very shortly, I'm sure, but he's just a very busy guy. So you're just running with me today. How lucky are you lot? I mean, come on, who else would you want to run with? But I hope you guys do enjoy. And again, after last race, we all saw how rusty I was. Again, still rusty, still not improved. So please do bear with me today. But all 3 of our drivers are now on their fast laps. What can they pull out? What times will we see today? Who will land the provisional pole position and currently hold it? I mean, there will be about 14 minutes left of the session by the time they each cross the line. But still, that provisional pole position is so close. I mean, whoever holds that pole gets an extra point, and who knows? As we saw down in Season 3, all the points matter. I mean, Charlie and Preston on the very last race went down on the same amount of points into the final race. I mean, that was just major. And then we saw, I believe it was a 2-point difference that led to Charlie winning the Season 3 World Drivers' Championship. So every point really does matter. But I believe Ian is about to cross the line. What will he pull out here? It's going to be... No, Noah's first with a 113.853. Damn, Ian with a 114.466. Jamie with a 114.289. Currently, Noah stands on that provisional pole position. Jamie in 3rd place and Ian down in 6th. I will be interested to see what Ian does today because we have upped the difficulty. We've upped it from 80 to 90. I was thinking we need a bigger challenge from the AIs. The AIs just... They haven't been performing, they haven't been, giving battle to our drivers, and that's kind of what left me a bit, without any conversation last race. So I knew if I was going to make this work, and make DFL work once again, because let's all be honest, I hope we do make it work, then I need the AIs to be more of a challenge for our drivers, even if it means our drivers are further down the grid, needing to, raise their stakes, raise their game a little bit more, but that'll be what makes it interesting. I think we can all agree. We want to see these drivers perform. We want to see them get better. So we will see now. Ian goes in the pits. Is that Noah as well who goes into the pits? Yes, it is. Will Jamie follow or will Jamie cross the line? I'm not too sure. I feel like he's passing the pit lane. He's trying for another run here. What will he end up with? Currently a 114.289. Does not improve his time, unfortunately. I need to get up my lap data so I can actually see what the time difference is. But currently only 9 drivers have set their pace. We have still got... Oh, that's 10. That's 11. I shouldn't have said that so quickly. But we still... Okay, Jamie. Wow, Norris up to 3rd, which knocks Jamie down to 4th, which knocks Ian down to 7th. Ian and Jamie will definitely be looking at this where do I find the time? I need to find the time in these corners. I need to approach these corners, better speed, better pace. That's basically the same thing, Daniel. Well done, congratulations. Just all around, just try and find where the time can be, gained on these, on the drivers above them. And I'm sure they will find the time. It can be difficult sometimes to really hit your stride. But who knows who will outperform who. But I do see currently Jamie with a purple sector 2 here. What will he pull out coming round to the final corner here? What will he pull out using what's left of his DRS? Using that DRS as well. What will he pull out here? It's a 1. I think he was just off. No, he's up to third at 114.087. Now he's back down to fourth due to Colapinto coming out of anywhere and pulling out a 113.905. The only one still unbeaten is Noah, of course, with the 113.853, but only 0.05 of a second separate Noah from Colapinto. So who knows? Can the AIs battle back? Can they find again the time that they need to take that provisional pole position away from Noah? I mean, it's going to be interesting, and I hope you guys do stick around to find out, because even I'm intrigued. I know what these guys can do, but now the AIs have truly stepped up the game, and again, that's what makes this interesting. I mean, I actually have stuff to talk about now. It's insane, isn't it? But no, nevertheless, I know. Oh, Jamie causing a yellow flag here. Jamie, just let the AIs pass. And he stopped. Okay, what was that? Was that damage to Jamie's wing? I'm not sure. I think it was. I don't even know what happened there. Just some game bugs or something, I guess. Who knows? But currently, Ian in ninth with a 114.466. I mean, after last race, he got his podium finish. Amount was brilliant. But again, the difficulty stepped up now. This is what I mean. It's going to be a challenge for the drivers to show that they can be at the top. For the reason that they were at top was not because of a lower difficulty. For the higher difficulty will not change their position, and that they will be up there challenging and for the win, challenging for the podium positions, and for eventually what might be a World Drivers' Championship. I mean, again, Jamie in the critical position right now, leading that Drivers' Championship. He will have to pull out an amazing performance today to try and keep that, especially with Noah on provisional pole position right now. But currently, if I can do maths, which I was never really, to be honest, any good at in school. Oh no, over 113.498. That's now 0.5 of a second off of Colapinto. Wow.
Dude, what the hell? Ah. I'm P9?
Good, I guess. I don't know. There's no bias here shown by commentators whatsoever. No. Don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, back to what we were saying before. Jamie again leading the championship, but Jamie and Noah and Ian actually only separated by, and again I really need to do calculations here, 15 points. Now, think about it like this, right? Noah wins, gets P1, the full 27 points, let's gather here. And Jamie, if I can do maths, again, which was never really my strong suit, if he gets, I need to think about this, 7th or lower, Noah takes the lead in the championship, or Ian does. If he can somehow pull out a win and get 26 points here today, or 27 if he overtakes Noah, but who knows, we'll see what happens. He's the only one out right now, so who knows, he could just pull out a humongous lap here, we just don't know. But that is what is at stake, people. I mean, Preston not being here, unfortunately due to just being busy with real life stuff and work, will potentially suffer here in the championship because, you know, Jamie, Noah and Ian have that chance to run away with more points. Preston currently in second. He will, unless like some DNFs or Noah and Ian drop below top 10 maybe. Actually less than that because they need, 10 points to overtake Preston. So literally 6th or lower, then Preston will survive if Noah and Ian somehow get 6th or lower. But if they don't, then Preston will suffer for unfortunately not being here today. I mean, Callum as well, currently in 7th position on 12 points. I mean, he's not out of it. I'm not, like, I know I said last time that Callum unfortunately probably won't be here very often. It's just real life stuff. It's work, it's everything. But if he can turn up when he can, you just never know. Like, Callum could perform some utter miracle and could be in the fight here, but the fact is, we don't know. We just do not know, and we'll have to see how it goes. I mean, Jamie currently out. I think he's the only one out. Currently, Ian and Noah in the pits, so we're going to stick on Jamie here and see what he can do in the 3 sectors and see if he can find that time to get ahead of the AIs and potentially even Noah. But again, I think that's about 0.6 of a second that separate Noah and Jamie right now. So Jamie's going to have to find some massive time in most corners just to pull out something to get that provisional par. I'm not saying it can't happen because it can. You just don't know. That is the magic of DFL. But at the same time, you have to think it's going to take a miracle. So we'll see what happens. Who knows at the end of the day. But I do want to see Ian come back out. Being at 9th place currently, I want to see if he can get up there again. Overtake some of the AIs. He's just come out and so has Noah. So that is actually like ultimately perfectly timed right there. We will stay on Jamie because I do want to see where he ends up. He's currently gone round the final corner using that DRS. No more ERS to use. What will he perform here? He performs a 113.745. He is on that front row in P2. What a major bump up he had. That is 0.3 of a second. Yes, it is. I had to double check my maths. I was like, hold on a minute. Is that correct? Yes, it is. 0.3 of a second he's just gained on that track. And here I was saying, they take a miracle. I mean, don't get me wrong, he hasn't overtaken Noah, but he's just like it's shown that he is here to play, and he will not let his current championship lead slip through his grasp. And what a way to come back! I mean, Jamie and Noah currently side by side. Will Jamie let Noah past? I would say he should, really. Yes, he does. Jamie majorly went off track there, but I guess just pulling off to the side, letting Noah go whilst he can. Which is, you know, in all fairness, good sportsmanship. I mean, again, weird way to do it, don't get me wrong. But at least he did it, that's the main thing. Ian also now out on a fast lap. What can he perform here? What can he pull out of these corners? Can he find that extra time he needs to get ahead of Hulkenberg, Norris, Sainz, Albon, Alonso, Colapinto, maybe even Jamie, and maybe even Noah? Again, possible miracle. But don't count Ian out, because miracles happen every day, folks, and you will never expect it, but somehow, some way, they will just happen. And I would love to see it happen. We'll see what happens, obviously. But Noah and Jamie now, I believe actually it's just Noah on his fast lap. Jamie's kind of going slow. I think he'll pit next time. He's not really, you know, too bothered right now. So we will jump back to Ian, who has just pulled in a purple sector 2. This could be major, people. This could put him on the front row, going around the final corner now, using that ERS, using what he's about to get in the DRS now. What will he pull out here? It's going to be a 114.042 up to 5th place. Now on the 3rd row. That is brilliant by Ian. I am genuinely very happy to see him pull that out, because, like, I wasn't sure going into this, like, raising the difficulty is always a difficult thing to do. You never quite know how these drivers are going to be able to cope with a higher difficulty, whether they're going to perform, whether they're going to drop down. You know, either way, it wouldn't really matter. Like, the difficulty needs to be a challenge, obviously, but it's nice to see that even with a higher difficulty, all three of our current drivers here today are still performing and are still in the top 10. Because that's what we want to see. We want to see challenge. We want to see battles. And we may just get it tomorrow. So make sure to have your notifications turned on and tune in tomorrow. Because you know it's going to be a brilliant race. And potentially with my croaky voice. I mean, I think I'm sounding a lot better today. I'm definitely talking a lot more, so hopefully that's good for you guys. But we're going to jump over to Jamie now, as Ian has just gone into the pits. We have 2 minutes and 10 seconds left of the session here. What can Jamie pull out? He's vying for that provisional pole position. He wants it, but he is 6/10 of a second currently slower than his best lap. So will he be able to change this? We've got a yellow flag, a yellow flag in sector 1, that's what I'm trying to say. But now Jamie going around the second to last corner, jumping to the final corner, using the ERS which he finally has, using the DRS which he now has. And he's 2 seconds slower than his actual time. That is unfortunate, but I'm sure he'll be going again. One last time, one last effort. Let's see what Jamie can pull out here. I can see that Noah is back out once again, obviously trying to make sure that his pole position stands. I mean, unfortunately, last race, let's actually discuss this whilst we're on him. Last race, I'm not sure, obviously you all saw he got kicked out of the session. It is unfortunate. He had some issues with his wheel and his pedals. Apparently one of his pedals broke. So he unfortunately got kicked out whilst he was trying to change to his controller. And I think, because I think the game's anti-cheat just went, no, you're not doing that. And just unfortunately kicked him out of the session. So unfortunately, it could have been like a 5-way battle towards the end. And that could have been amazing, but things happen. But now Noah, determined as ever, is back here in Spain, ready to take the fight to Jamie for that first place in the World Drivers' Championship. Will he be able to do it? Will he secure his pole position here today? Will he get the win tomorrow or a podium place? We just don't know. You'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out, because as I said, he is currently third place within the World Drivers' Championship. So you're going to have to come back and just find out, because it's heating up, people. It's the third round. It's the third race of the season, and we're already heating up. I mean, what is it? We got, I can't do maths, 13 races left to go, and it's majorly heating up. So we shall see what happens. But I know now that Noah is coming up to the final few corners. Jamie will be the last one to do it. But Noah now with the purple sector 2, will he be able to increase his time to secure that pole position here today? He's coming up to the second final corner, now to the final corner. No, he's not. He's going into the pits. That was looking like a brilliant lap, but he's chosen in the pits. That's fair enough. But it does mean that we're probably going to take about 10 years to get to the next section, unfortunately. But I mean, the race will be in about like 5 seconds for me. But oh, Jamie spun it. That is unfortunate. But that does mean that I can say without a shadow of a doubt, people, that your pole position winner, your quali winner and current pole holder, that's what I was trying to say, Noah, has won it here today. Here in Spain, he's won the quali. He holds pole position for tomorrow. How will he do it? Let's go to the leaderboard. There we are. Noah in pole position. He gets the extra point. Jamie in second place. And Ian lands 7th. Thank you for watching today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out the race tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow.